Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you a question. Are you ready to change your life? I mean, truly ready, not just to want it, not just to talk about it, but to grab it with both hands and make it happen? Because change doesn't happen when you're comfortable. Change happens when you decide deep down in your soul that the life you want is worth fighting for. Discipline over motivation. That's where it starts. Motivation is like a summer breeze, nice while it lasts, but it doesn't stay. Discipline is the anchor. When the storms of doubt and distraction come, and they will, discipline keeps you steady. It gets you up in the morning, even when you don't feel like it. Dream big, but start small. Oh, I know you've got dreams. Big, beautiful, audacious dreams. But don't get stuck waiting for the perfect moment. Take the first step. You don't have to see the whole staircase to move forward, just that first step. Fail forward. Listen to me, failure isn't your enemy. Fear is. Every time you fall, you're learning how to stand taller. Failure is just success in progress. And while you're climbing, practice gratitude. You woke up today. That's a gift. You've got breath in your lungs, fire in your spirit. When you start your day with gratitude, it changes the way you see the world. It's not just about what you want, it's about appreciating what you have and using it to build what's next. Focus on growth, not perfection. You'll never be perfect, and you don't need to be. What you need is progress. Each day, learn something new. Push yourself a little further. That's how greatness is built, not overnight, but over time. And don't do it alone. Surround yourself with excellence. Show me your friends, and I'll show you your future. If you want to soar, don't hang around with people who are comfortable crawling. Find people who challenge you, inspire you, and make you better. Lastly, have faith. Faith in yourself, faith in your purpose, faith in something greater than yourself. But don't just sit around believing. Faith without action is like a car without gas. It's not going anywhere. Now is your time. Your mindset is your power. Change the way you think, and you'll change your world. So I leave you with this: don't wait for life to hand you what you want. Go out there, claim it, build it, live it. Success isn't about how often you feel motivated. Motivation is temporary. It comes and goes like the wind. It's easy to feel inspired when things are going well, when you're excited about a new idea or opportunity. But what happens when the excitement fades? What happens on the days when you're tired, discouraged, or overwhelmed? That's when discipline takes over. Discipline is the foundation, the muscle you build to carry you through when motivation isn't enough. It's what gets you out of bed at 5 a.m., to hit the gym or sit down to work on your dream, even when every fiber of your being wants to stay under the covers. It's what makes you study late at night, practice one more hour, or push just a little harder when no one is watching. Motivation will ignite the spark, but discipline keeps the fire burning. It's not glamorous or exciting. It's not what makes headlines or viral moments, but it's the quiet force behind every great achievement. Discipline doesn't care about how you feel in the moment. It cares about the commitment you made to yourself. Think about the athletes, the entrepreneurs, the artists who achieve greatness. They don't rely on fleeting bursts of energy. They create habits. They show up consistently, day in and day out, whether they feel like it or not. They understand that discipline is about making decisions today that align with the future they want, even when it's uncomfortable or inconvenient. If you want to change your life, stop waiting for motivation to strike. Build discipline instead. Show up, put in the work, and trust that the small, consistent actions you take every day will lead to something extraordinary. Big dreams are the fuel for transformation. They give us direction, purpose, and something to aspire to. They push us to think beyond our current circumstances and envision a life filled with possibilities. But dreaming big can also feel overwhelming. When the vision is so large, it's easy to get paralyzed by the sheer scale of what you want to achieve. That's why every big dream needs a humble beginning. Starting small doesn't mean thinking small. It means breaking that grand vision into manageable, actionable steps. It's understanding that Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is the life you're dreaming of. Each step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to the dream. Imagine you want to write a book. The idea of completing hundreds of pages might feel daunting. But you don't have to write the whole book today. You start with one sentence, then one paragraph, then one page. Over time, those small efforts add up to something monumental. Starting small also teaches you valuable lessons along the way. It allows you to adjust, learn, and grow without the pressure of perfection. It gives you momentum. And momentum is powerful. It's what turns ideas into action and action into results. Greatness isn't about taking one giant leap. It's about the cumulative effect of countless small steps. Every big success story you admire started with someone daring to dream big, but having the courage to take the first small step. So dream as big as you can. Let your imagination soar. But when it's time to act, focus on the small, consistent actions that will move you forward. Those small actions, repeated over time, will carry you to places you never imagined possible. Failure is not the end, it's a stepping stone. Too often, people let the fear of failing stop them from even starting. They worry about how it will look, what others will say, or what it might feel like to fall short. But failure is not something to fear, it's something to embrace. It's proof that you're trying, stretching beyond your comfort zone, and daring to chase something bigger than yourself. Every failure carries a lesson, a nugget of wisdom you can use to improve, adapt, and grow. When you stumble, take a moment to reflect. What went wrong? What could you have done differently? Then take that knowledge and try again. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's a vital part of the journey toward it. Think about every great innovator, athlete, or leader you admire. Their successes are built on the back of failures. Michael Jordan missed thousands of shots. Thomas Edison famously failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. They didn't let those failures define them. Instead, they let them refine their craft, sharpen their focus, and fuel their determination. Failing forward means understanding that each setback is temporary and choosing to keep moving. It's about seeing failure as a tool, not a verdict. The most successful people in the world didn't succeed because they never failed. They succeeded because they refused to give up after failing. When you fail, don't wallow in regret. Stand back up. Dust yourself off. Take the lessons and use them to move forward. Failure doesn't stop you unless you let it. It's not a barrier, it's a bridge to your next breakthrough. Keep going, and let failure be the fire that drives you closer to your dreams. Gratitude has the power to shift your entire perspective. When you take a moment to acknowledge what you have, rather than focusing on what you lack, you unlock a mindset of abundance. Gratitude isn't just about saying thank you. For the good things, it's about appreciating every moment. Every challenge and every opportunity is part of your journey. Life isn't always easy. There will be days when it feels like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. But even in those moments, there is something to be thankful for. Maybe it's the support of a loved one, the lesson hidden in a tough experience, or simply the fact that you woke up to see another day. Gratitude helps you see the light, even when everything feels dark. When you approach life with gratitude, you change the way you interact with the world. You become more positive, more resilient, and more open to opportunities. Gratitude keeps you grounded and focused. It reminds you of how far you've come and inspires you to keep going. Gratitude isn't passive, it's active. It's a daily practice of acknowledging the blessings around you. Start each day by reflecting on what you're grateful for. It could be something big like your health or your family, or something small like the warmth of the sun or a smile from a stranger. These moments of recognition build momentum, fueling your determination and shaping your outlook. In times of struggle, gratitude gives you strength. It reminds you that even when the road is rough, you have the tools and the resilience to keep moving forward. Gratitude isn't just a feel-good practice, it's a powerful force that can transform your life from the inside out. Let it be the foundation on which you build your dreams. Perfection is a trap. It's an impossible standard that keeps you stuck, afraid to make mistakes or take risks. The pursuit of perfection often leads to procrastination or paralysis as you wait for everything to align just right before you take action. But the truth is, perfection doesn't exist. It's an illusion that can rob you of progress and keep you from realizing your potential. Growth, on the other hand, is real and attainable. Focusing on growth means valuing effort over outcome, process over perfection. It's about showing up every day with the intention to learn, improve, and take one more step forward. Growth is messy, filled with mistakes and setbacks, but that's where the magic happens. That's where you discover your resilience, creativity, and strength. When you shift your mindset to embrace growth, you free yourself from the pressure of being perfect. You start to see challenges as opportunities, failures as lessons, and progress, even if it's small, as a victory. Each step you take, no matter how imperfect, is a step closer to your goals. Growth is also about being patient with yourself. You won't master a skill overnight, achieve your dreams in a single leap, or become the best version of yourself without time and effort. What matters is that you're moving forward, learning from your experiences, and becoming better than you were yesterday. Striving for perfection often focuses on external validation, seeking approval, or meeting others' expectations. Growth is about internal fulfillment. It's about knowing that you're doing the work, investing in yourself, and building a foundation for lasting success. Let go of the need to be perfect. Instead, commit to the journey of growth. Celebrate your progress, embrace the imperfections, and trust that every step forward is bringing you closer to the life you envision. The people you surround yourself with have a profound impact on your mindset, your choices, and ultimately your life. Like it or not, your environment shapes you. If you want to reach new heights, you need to be intentional about who you allow into your circle. Excellence is contagious, and being around driven, positive, and inspiring individuals will elevate you in ways you can't achieve alone. Look at the people closest to you. Are they encouraging you to grow, challenging you to be better, and supporting your goals? Or are they holding you back, pulling you into negativity, or making you doubt yourself? The truth is, you rise or fall to the level of those around you. If you want to soar, you can't stay grounded by people who are content with mediocrity. Surrounding yourself with excellence doesn't mean cutting people out of your life without thought, but it does mean prioritizing relationships that align with your vision and values. Seek out mentors who have walked the path you aspire to. Build connections with peers who push you to step out of your comfort zone. Find those who celebrate your victories, hold you accountable, and inspire you by the way they live their own lives. Excellence isn't just about achievements, it's about character. Look for people who are not only successful, but also kind, resilient, and grounded. Their energy, habits, and perspectives will influence you in ways you may not even realize. Being around excellence also means being willing to contribute your best. It's not just about taking inspiration, it's about adding value to the lives of others. When you bring your best self to the table, you attract people who do the same. The right environment can transform your life. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, challenge you, and push you to become the best version of yourself. In their presence, you'll find the courage and strength to reach higher, dream bigger, and achieve more than you ever thought possible. Faith is the foundation of belief, the confidence in things unseen, the hope for what's possible. But faith alone isn't enough to change your life. It's powerful, yes, but without action, it's like a car with no fuel, full of potential, but unable to move forward. To truly transform your life, faith must be paired with action. Having faith means trusting that you are capable, that your dreams are within reach, and that there is a purpose guiding you. It's the voice inside you that says, keep going even when the road is tough or uncertain. But that voice requires action to be realized. You can pray, plan, and dream, but if you don't take the steps, nothing changes. Action is how faith materializes in the real world. It's showing up even when you're unsure. It's taking that first step even when the entire path isn't visible. It's putting in the work day after day, trusting that your efforts will bear fruit. Faith gives you the courage to begin, and action makes the dream tangible. When you combine faith with action, you create momentum. Faith fuels your spirit, reminding you why you started and why it's worth it. Action builds the habits, the skills, and the experiences that carry you forward. Together, they create a cycle of belief and effort that pushes you closer to your goals. This doesn't mean the journey will be easy or without setbacks. There will be moments when your faith is tested, when progress feels slow, or when you're tempted to give up. But in those moments, action becomes the anchor. Even the smallest step forward reaffirms your belief, reignites your passion, and keeps you moving toward what you know is possible. Faith in action isn't passive. It's alive, dynamic, and transformative. It's the commitment to both believe and do. With faith and action working hand in hand, there's nothing you can't achieve. Thank you.